Hey, hi, how's it going? It's Jay here. The trucking industry, trucking news, U.S. economy, diesel prices. Where are we in June 2022? Let's get into it. We're ready to begin. Let's get into this juicy data. We actually go off data here. We're not just like selling you a hope and dream like, hey guys, get rich quick by buying a box truck. Hey, you have to go 100,000 in debt, babe, but don't tell them that. So, the very first thing I want to jump into is right here, the DAT Trendlines. Pretty much everybody uses this, okay? And if you're not using it, like this can give you a rough idea. Industry trends, spot load post. Post a truck for over the year. Obviously, it's went down here for the month and week. But we're going to do the yearly stats because I feel like that's a bigger sample size. I could go over the monthly, but real quick, May 2022 versus May 2021. Spot loads postings. The actual loads getting posted went down 12.7%. Post of trucks, people posting their trucks, went up pretty close to 20%. That's kind of crazy. 17.7%. Why? Because there's no loads. They're trying to get loads. Van load. This is van box trucks or semi-vans. Load to truck ratios has dropped 28.3%, close to 30%. All right, this is the raw data. You don't like to hear it, go somewhere else. That's how it is here, okay? For the month, load to truck has went up 30% almost, but for the year, you're still down 30%. So loads overall are still down per truck. That's why I don't like going off the month stat here. Spot rates are up 1.2%. Interesting. For the month, they're down 3.1%, but for the week, they haven't changed. This is for the year. That's good. Flatbed load to truck, this is for your hot shots or your semi-hot shots. For the year, loads per truck are down 34.8%. You know what? You don't like it? Go watch Toe Piglet. He will get you making money, right? Yep. All right. For the week, it's down 10.5%. Spot rates are up 11%, though. They're paying a little more. That's good for the year. That's over a year. Now, for the month, it's only up 1% and it hasn't really changed for the week, which you have to kind of count in inflation, too. So these numbers per load, like they're paying more, but like, are they really paying more? As you look down here at fuel prices, but we'll get to that in a second. Oh my God. All right. Reefer, load to truck, box truck reefer, or semi-reefer. For the year, loads per truck is down 41.9%. You're close to having the loads per reefer van. Okay, that's how bad it is right now. Used to, I recommend everybody get a reefer. Food will always need to be transported. But guess what? I've been seeing stuff about stuff being burned down. I'm not going to say anything so YouTube doesn't come after me. But I've been seeing some stuff. I don't know if it's true or not. But look at that. That number's awful convincing. All right, spot rates not really changed. Fuel prices, big bad fuel prices. $5.72 a gallon nation average. The annual difference is 73%. Increase in your fuel prices. That's a lot of profit going out the door in fuel. Okay, for all you guys that are, you can get rich by buying a box truck. Anyway, for the month, it's up 8.8%. For the week, obviously, it's not going to really change. But man, take a look at van loads here. From March to June, the spot rate went from $3.02 per mile down to $2.69 per mile. Flatbed has stayed steady for the spot rate. Reefer has also went down 40 cents approximately. Not looking good for the van side. I'll just show you the data. You do with it what you want to do with it. I'm going to go over to the price of crude oil, and I want to show you an interesting stat of why we could be in a recession or heading to a recession. I want you to look at this date right here, June 2nd, 2008. Look at the price of crude oil. 140 a barrel. Over the course of the crash, the last big crash, it skyrocketed, or it crashed technically, down to $41 per barrel. Now, if you go over here, look where we're headed. We're right here around this 105, awful time here, but once it gets to 140 a barrel, I think that's when we're looking at the same graph just from crude oil. And I also want you to look at Bitcoin. I mean, it's crashed into oblivion. It went from 67,000 and it got down as low as 17,000, and I almost bought some, but I'm gonna still wait. I'm hoping it goes down even more. If it goes down to below 10K or around 10K, I'm loading my truck up. But right now it's hovering around 20. Ethereum also dropped from 4,800 per coin down to 1,100 where it's cruising. It's just following Bitcoin. That's it for our crypto crashing. Now let's look at the national for the U.S. economy. National economy accounts, the GDP and corporate profit. profits first quarter of 2022. Everybody's like, corporate's making record-breaking profits. Oh my gosh. It's like, yeah, that's yesterday's news. Okay, we're in the future now. The real gross GDP decreased at an annual rate of 1.5% in the first quarter of 2022. That's the first quarter. Now, if you see here, it's the first quarter in a while that we've seen a percentage go into the negative. That should tell you something. That should be an indicator, a warning sign like, hey, maybe I should be hoarding some cash so when there is the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of mankind, I'll be ready to pick all this stuff up once it does crash. All right, that's my plan anyway. But you do with that what you will. Okay, next we're going to go over the average salaries in the U.S. 2022. That is $53,000 per year. I believe the median salary is like $34,000. Like that's pretty much like most people they're not making $53,000, but that seems to be the average according to this website. So next I want to show you rent prices. This is just data I'm putting out there. You guys do with it what you will, run with it, comment about it, do whatever you want to with this video. I want to show you this interesting stat. So in 2020, rent prices were down 1.6%. The way you read this is like 2021, it went up 17.5%, and then it's continued in 2022 up 3.9%. That's how you read this. Now, the next year, 2021, obviously, 17.5%. That's huge. And this, I don't believe, has moved. You've got these big pharmacists has went up a ton, data scientists, nurse practitioners. Probably not right. It's just something that they've pulled data from. I don't think, like I know some pharmacists and I don't think they make six figures after taxes. And this is probably not take home either. Take home's probably around 35 to 40, something like that. It's probably something insane. The average take home pay. And rent prices have been just up 20%. Hashtag inflation, I guess. 2022 is continuing to climb 3.9%. So 17.5% plus in the past year and now 6 months, past year and a half, it's went up 17.5% plus, let's say just 21%, just to make numbers easy. So rent prices went up 21% total. And we're not even going to get into like cost of groceries and all that. So I'm just giving you information and you do with it what you will. But the main point of this video is the trucking data, obviously. That being said, it's not looking good. It's not looking good, guys. Please, if you enjoy this type of content or if you just like having information, I know nobody else is doing this. They're just trying to make you buy a box truck and buy their course. But anyway, I will post this video up. If you liked it, leave a comment below so the algorithm takes off, whether that be love the content or anything. Come on now, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button for me. I appreciate it. Keep it real on this channel. That's how it is. Every few months, I'll do a trucking data video just because nobody else is doing it. And you guys need this information. You don't just need to buy a freaking course for $200 to $1,000. Anyway, this is Jay. I'll see you next time.